What's up, guys? Jay here with Solo YGO. I got Alex in front of me.
Hey, what's up, boys?
And he shows the mat today for today's profile. This is our debut of Rescue Ace on the channel. I'm excited because I've been playing this deck. I think it's a fun deck. I think it's a cool theme. Yeah, it's pretty powerful.
Amazing Defender's best set.
Amazing Defender's best set, Alex says. All right, so before we get into profile, subscribe, like the video, it helps us out. I do it for any YouTuber I see. It's free, and we want to keep this community alive, so might as well hit that like button. And then we'll do a daily question. What is your favorite archetype coming out this year? For me, I think the Goblin Bikers is pretty exciting to look at. I think the Ubel one that Alex showcased is pretty cool. I'm just waiting for more Gladiator Beast support, if I'm being honest. But yeah, let's get into the profile. All right, so we got the main and extra for you guys today. Side deck, I really don't like influencing you guys when I don't have to, because it's based off your own local meta, or if you're going to a big tournament, pretty much have to make that decision, but typically have a good ratio of back row hate, going first, going second. That's what I always say. All right, so we have Rescue Ace Hydrant, one of the best cards in the deck, bar none. It lets you get a free add. If you could special summon it somehow, then you can add this guy, Airlifter, normal summon him. For the Warriors, we have one Airlifter, 3 Impulse, card's insane, and the 1 Rhoda. If Airlifter was at more than one of, this deck would be even more insane, which it was at one point, right? But Rhoda does act as your pseudo second copy at least. Does play in Droll, but that's fine. This deck doesn't lose too hard to Droll. In fact, a lot of things play around Droll in this deck, and if you search once, pretty much good from there anyways. Having the wanted package able to add in the draw phase is pretty good. To round off the Rescue Ace monsters, we have the 2 Turbulence, the 2 Preventer, and the 1 Fire Engine. Fire Engine isn't necessarily standard, but I know some people are playing at one of, and I agree. Allows you to get a free summon when they summon. Preventer's your Book of Moon, and Turbulence is your win condition. That's your set 4. Card's insane. And of course, you want to have your Hydrant on field while you're setting those 4, because you get your additional effects. And then to round off the Rescue Ace package, we have the 3 Emergency. Cards absolutely busted. And also, not only is it busted just for its effect to get out your monsters, but it has implications with dodging cards like Veil or Imperm, because you can tribute. You have to tribute. Sometimes it's like a cost, but other times it's like, well, we just got to dodge that effect and we got a monster off of it. And then for the 1-ofs, we got the 1 of Alert, the 1 of Rescue, the 1 of HQ, the 1 of Contain, and the 1 of Extinguish. These are your guys' cards. This is bread and butter. Hopefully there's some more good 1-ofs they release down the road. HQ is insane. It's going to let you recycle your whole engine moving forward. And Emergency has a good graveyard effect as well to reset your traps, so that's good. But yeah, overall the Rescue Ace engine is really strong. This is the pure variant. If you made it this far, I forgot to mention that. It's the pure with Wanted. It's not going to have the Bonfire Poplars. If you want us to do a build on that, put it down below and we'll do it. And we'll make that happen. But right now, it's coming down in price, so we're still waiting a little bit. All right. For the Wanted package, it's going to be rather standard for the 3 Wanted. But one thing that Rescue Ace likes to take advantage of is maxing out on Diabellstar. So we're playing 3 Diabellstar the Black Witch, and the 1 original Sinful Spoil Snake Eye. That's going to be your free special summon of Hydrant, which again will allow you to save your normal summon for Airlifter, which is really strong. And then of course the deck thinning aspect of these. We are playing a 42 card list, by the way. You do have some of the Garnets, like the Sinful Spoils, Snake Eye, and also the what's it called? Basically all your spells traps that are already settable by Turbulence. So you want to have a little bit larger of a deck count just to minimize. You don't want to play too large though, you still want consistency, but just a little bit larger is ideal in this deck, because you do have a lot of 1-card starters. So it's kind of like old prank kids back in the day. As long as you see one of them, you're fine. Which allows you to play hand traps. When you have a larger deck count with a lot of 1-card starters for engine, you're able to play more non-engine. So we're playing 3 Effect Veiler. It's good in the format. It's a good hand trap in general, plus it's Spellcaster, which has implications because we access code like nobody's business, and having another Spellcaster target for Selene is always nice. And then we have the 3 of Ash Blossom, one of the most generically good cards in Yu-Gi-Oh history. I love Ash Blossom. And then we have the 3 of Imperm. It's oftentimes going to be your 5th set if you draw it. with the other 4 sets, so just kind of fits nicely into there. You always want to set your stuff pretty much in basically this column and these ones and put it over here, because you want to play into your opponent being right-handed. That's always a trick that I've always taken to heart. More people are right-handed than left-handed, so you want to play into what's more natural for them ergonomically. So that's where you want to set your imperm. And then for the cards that kind of do some consistency, as well as upping the deck count while not necessarily upping it, kind of like upstart effect, we have the 5 of consistency cards. We have the 3 prosperity and the 2 tactics talents. Not only can this draw 2, but it also can take and then rip, which is a little more diverse. It's basically a really busted up start since we're trying to increase the deck count a little. And prosperity, absolutely crazy. Yeah, if your deck can play this card, you play it. There, Rescue Ace has an extra deck that's more of like a toolbox option. So any deck that doesn't rely on the extra deck too much, it's more of a toolbox. You can always choose what you need in the situation and keep it, and then get rid of the rest to get that card you actually need. All right, so for the Link 1s, we have Almirage, Link Kuriboh, and Anima. Anima is super free. We play Hydrant, obviously. And the Link Kuriboh and Almirage, they allow you to get Hydrant in the graveyard for whatever reason if you need to, or to go into Heat Soul to get your draw 2 and get your little pluses there if you just absolutely bricked. All right, for the Link 2s, we got the 2 SP Little Knight. You have to at least play 1. I get that this card's really expensive, but this deck also is like SP Little Knight's best friend. Like I said, we spam so many cards, so getting access code is no issue either. This deck's honestly just a spam deck with link climbing, so it's really good. For the other Link 2s, we have Sunlight Wolf. Like I said, for the Heat Soul combo, we have the Hita. It also lets you add just a fire back in general, so that comes up. Hita, you know, a lot of fire in the format. Even if it's just an Ash Blossom, it's usually live, and we're a fire, so we make that. And then Dark, obviously, your next most generic attribute. It's typically the most generic attribute in any format. Right now, fire is just, you know, taking over. And then for the last Link 2, we have an IP Masquerena. For the Link 3s, we play 3 of them. We have Heat Soul, Nightmare Unicorn, and then Selene. Selene's such a busted card, but you do need a Spellcaster. It is fairly live in our deck. Like I said, we play Effect Veiler, and then we have Diabellstar the Black Witch, so that's good. And then for the Link 4s, we have Apollousa and Access Code Talker. Apollousa just to put up a lot of negates, and Access Code Talker to go for game. Card's crazy. And then for the 1 non-Link, we're playing Typhon. Super Star Slayer Typhon Sky Crisis. That name's absolutely crazy. Card's so good. It's super free, super easy to make. And that's it, guys. If you guys enjoyed the deck profile and you want to see it again, let me know. If there's any changes you would make, let me know. I am not the expert on everything, and I play a lot of decks, so it's hard for me to keep up. If there's any religious players of Rescue Ace out there who want to contribute to the deck, let me know down below. Alex, you want to say anything to them?
All right, guys. Rescue Ace is a great deck. Well, you know what it's referencing? How Infernoble is the best deck ever. Go play Fire Warriors. Bring back a sold. Hashtag bring her back. Bring a sold back. That's all I gotta say.
All right, guys. Peace out.